Everyone's Zhonos here. Okay, I was testing a build and it works too well. This is King 4, I'm pretty sure. And I decided to end this because I just wanted to see how well we would do. And as you may recall in previous videos, we usually die around here. So I thought I'd just turn on the recording and see if we actually survive any longer than usual. Yep, this is when the game destroys me, typically. So, I guess I'll show what the build is, which we're going to do. Maybe in this video, I might just jump right in. So we're doing the Citadel build with some type of tanky something. I did have like boars and warlocks as my front line. And then my DPS was Citadel with a new perk I just got. But then I found the ogre really early on, and you know, the shape seemed to work out, and I had a bunch of quarries I started spreading around, and then I found a temple pretty early too, relatively speaking. And well, I've ended up here with the ogre stacking up pretty much every single time. Pretty much, yeah, 4 stacks of its 5% since like year, I don't know, 15 maybe. It's gotten pretty crazy. So I mean, so is this, but like the hits per second don't matter really. And the damage doesn't really either, to be honest. But yes. I still think that's not enough health and not enough units. I'm pretty sure we're still going to die before we hit year 100. I don't think this actually scales. But at least the game doesn't lag, which is a big plus. I am going to try keep finding Carnage, though. Carnage seems to be a really good way to deal with... out of this, we have enough gold generation. I'll go back to King of Nature, I think. So they might one-shot my front line eventually. I don't know. Anyway, oh, I should also point out, I found this really cool option right here. Skip building pop-ups. It speeds them up greatly, at least. I don't know about skipping, but that has really helped. So let's see how far we go. I did look on YouTube, by the way, and realized how much of a noob I still am. Makes me sad. But, you know, that is what it is. Should we procreate here, or do we just get the last temple with clone? I think we get the last temple. Quarry isn't really necessary anymore. It never really was, but it did help out early on. Yes, I found at least one YouTuber who's much better at the game than I am. Also, I am sad I get outsourcing. Feels bad, so sad. Oh, come on. Really, game? Don't want vampirism. I don't even think vampirism does anything. Whatever, I don't want to keep re-rolling. Ah, feast. I would re-enchant here, but there's like... It might still be the best choice. I'm going to do feast just to like hopefully stall out the late game scaling. I mean, these guys don't have to be my DPS. They happen to be my DPS. Really, the Citadel is still theoretically my main damage source. But we'll see. Maybe I can outscale. Yeah, see that. That's what I'm worried about. It's my own kingdom. Doesn't matter, to sell it. Now we're just waiting for an overhaul. An overhaul would be great. I'll lose 1 stack of 5 to drop a random unit and then overhaul. An overhaul should just about cover all my level ups. I'll take a clone if I find it. Nope, no clone. Carnage, yes, yes, overhaul, and a clone. I'll take combustion, why not? I'm not going to be putting libraries down, so I don't care about stacking different types of enchants. Okay, so this is the maximum of temples that I want. So we're going to pop down a unit. Overhaul. Okay, so we still need 3 more level ups. It's not too bad. I think I'll just do it the hard way, like this. I guess I'll combustion here. I think they're going to die too fast, but oh well. Okay, so in case you don't know, the temple does 10% of one of the available stats. And I think... Give me combustion. Dang it. So you see we get like percent move speed, damage, health, attack speed. Oh, that's scary. Yeah, you see? You see? I knew we weren't tanky enough. That's terrifying. I guess I'll beat that King of Stone, although King of Spells is also going to murder me. You see we're getting all these stats, but they're like spread across a bunch of random stats. And they'll hit my Citadel, which is good actually. I wanted it to get some attack speed, although now it probably is too much attack speed. Oh, I need that combustion. Yeah, I think late game, like you just need way more units or like steel coats. Wow, we actually killed them. Yeah, no, we're toast. I knew it. Well, that's okay. We'll show off this build once we die here. I've never had this many temples, I will say that. Also, we lived another round without losing a life. That's surprising. Any round here, we're going to die, though. Like, this is apparently not even close to enough units. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, for late game, you know, it's terrifying to think. But this is not enough. We need actually a better frontline setup here than this, sadly. And I guess the downside of temples is they'll buff like all my stats kind of evenly instead of like pure health, for example. And like this doesn't need any more attack speed or damage really, to be honest, but oof. Oh well. It is what it is. So you're 80. It wasn't optimized for endless, to be fair, and we're on King 4. Don't know how far you're supposed to go at higher difficulties. This isn't really truly high. Ooh. Oh. Hey, there are still perks I can unlock? Sweet. So we'll take a look at this, and then I think I'll run it back again, and we'll beat King 6 here. What is this? Wizards have attack speed. Nice. Okay, so here's our setup. We have an extra decree, rerolls, more perks, base is more stats, base level ups, special cards. Then we get the 2 level 4s and the level 3 with this setup. Castle, insta kill. This is the most important one. And then this to give us a more stable start. There's a few other things we could swap around, but I don't really care for anything else. So let's jump right in and see if we can win King 6. I guess I don't even know what we need for King 6. I still liked that setup. Maybe this is smarter though. The setup here. And I think, what's our enemy? Nothing. I'd like a paladin or something. That'd be nice. Well, we'll do a warlock and a spire. And we will earthwork stat. Earthworks there to get us a few more tiles. I'll put the spire back down. I don't really want to get rid of any of these. I'll get rid of the mortgage. So you see the infinity? That's the instant kill, which we have a 20% chance with the Citadel. It's going to be our main way of dealing damage for the early game. Maybe we... Nah, I should have ran libraries. So we're going to have to do a non-library strat. Maybe farms. I think we're going to do a farm strat. Thieves would be nice. because thieves jump in the back and help clump them together, which is good for a Citadel. Okay, so we got King of Nothing. So, farm, farm, farm. I might prefer to run a different unit than the Warlock, like a Paladin. Grab the Paladin. We want... I'll take Sag Fields. So that's going to make the Citadel attack twice as fast. Eventually I might drop the Spire. I could do it now. Spire's kind of in the way. If we do farm... Well, how badly do I want the Warlocks? Not really that badly. Eventually, because I want... What would it be? We do Paladin. I mean, I guess the Warlock will do just fine. They just need to soak damage, after all. And then we do farms. We just gotta make it to... Yeah, just to survive. So... I think I'm actually gonna drop this. Go down a... Nope. Go down a Paladin here. And then we're going to... Yeah, I prefer the Paladins, so we're going to perk rate the Paladins. And then we're going to farm them up first. So we're going to have some dudes take the damage, and we're going to have our Citadel be our source of our DPS. Might overhaul a unit. Although they weren't part of my main faction choices, so I'll take the Warlock and just have a tanky boy. Paladins will be better, obviously, but... And, you know, we probably should be rerolling, but I actually feel like I've been doing a little bit better in general. To the point that I think I have a good chance here without re-rolling for the perfect enemies, perfect opponents. I don't want to re-roll too many of my... I've already done my re-rolls, haven't I? Great. Level up? Yeah, okay. That's so. Farm, farm, farm will be nice. Starting with these guys, hopefully. I think it's time to get a farm. Okay. And the ogre start was crazy. Farm. Okay. So we have here, here, here. I'll put one here. And then we can earthworks that later. We can find an earthworks. We need more attack speed on Citadel. Or more level ups. We're gonna fall behind. Yeah, we won that one, but barely. Library. Yeah, I don't want to run the library. Take the Spire again, and then I might overhaul it. King of Greed would be nice for attack speed. I'm gonna take King of Greed, but then we'll piece him out. So I'm going to Spire here, and then we'll overhaul it later, I think. Depending on what we get as a reward here. Okay. Doing good. Yeah, if we can get some attack speed here, that'd be cool. Clone is perfect. Where's the other spot? Right there. I'll put one more farm here. And these guys will clump up, which is perfect. Although they might kill us. No, good. Yeah, we're okay. So now we want... I hate re-rolling when I haven't maxed my... Ooh, that's bad. Wow. What a whiff. Take Thief. Oh, I could buy it. Good. There's a farm there. That's just a shame I re-rolled that many times. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to... probably... overhaul this away. Because we need this to have attack speed. Like we're falling behind on scaling. And then I want the thieves to help like clump them together better. So I'm gonna put the thieves in the in this spot probably. Well, that's gonna eat up the farm placement. I don't really know if I'm gonna build that many farms. Oh wait, we don't have enough to reroll. I'll take a boar. Yeah, I'll throw them in here just to help. Because they should jump, boom, back here. Which should at least split some of this AoE nonsense. And it did pull their front line. We might... yeah, we're going to lose our front line though. Yeah, these guys are slow, but not slow enough, maybe? We're okay? Yeah, no. I don't like this start. This is a rough start. Warlock's already maxed, right? Yeah. What else would it even take here? Another Warlock? I want to unlock a plot here. I'm feeling in trouble, so I'm going to just throw down more units. Yeah, this is looking bad. I need to scale the Citadel better. I would love to get overwork in the next Royal Council. I've used too many rerolls. Spent too much gold, I think. Ah, they're so tanky. Ooh, we got him with the proc, though. There's another farm. That's nice. I'll throw it here, just to get the level up from Luminism. Yeah, I know. Maybe I went too freeform. Should have gone something more stable. I'm thinking maybe we do the... instead of the 4 extra cards, maybe we go back with the life... wow, they're tanky. Ooh, yep. Lost life, barely. Yeah, we also hadn't been leveling up the... static fields. That's big. That's really big. That should help a lot. Maybe we're okay now. We'll see. Okay, double attack speed. Still not enough though. Wow. Yep, maybe we do... oof. Oof. If we lose this at least, maybe... I'll take offering. Overhaul is huge. I think I do this. Throw down a useless guy. Overhaul him. We wild cards. Put the thieves back. And we'll save the wild card. Okay, maybe the overall was another good pickup. Maybe I want to turn off auto and like manually cast it so we can kill the more dangerous units, maybe? Ooh, procreate. I'm going to get my Citadel leveled up, even though I think procreate is probably better. Nice, look at that. That feels good. Okay, they should clump up here, which should be really good for us. Yeah. Wow, yeah, this run's been feeling pretty dangerous. I'll best, I guess. But I think we'll make it. I'm gonna get the paladins just to give them more health. Every level up, all the stats increase a tier. Basically, like level 1 is a third of their max stats. Level 2 is 2/3, and level 3 is the max stat. I guess you could look at it that way. I don't know if that's always 100% true, but it seems roughly the case. The only thing that doesn't change, the number of units seems to be a bit different depending on what the unit is. Ooh, rainbow. I hope we win this one. Temple would be nice. They do clump up though, so clumping up would be really good for Citadel, obviously. Yeah. Is temple the best? It is, though we don't have a good way of generating multiple temples. And we have a lot of units that are going to like steal the temple level up. Still think we probably take it and get rid of the thief. What else would I want? Gigantify, maybe. Feast here would be really nice as a policy as well to stabilize. I don't have overwork is another concern. Okay, we're taking temple. I don't want to waste too many rerolls. Go here. The temple here. Hopefully the thief doesn't steal too many temple upgrades. I'm okay with it splitting between 3. It's not ideal, but these paladins don't feel strong enough to hold everything back just yet. Okay. We are doing okay though. Offering away these, perfect. too many overinvests. Overhaul is massive. I wish we had fewer overinvests. I think I'm going to Earthworks that and focus my efforts here. Maybe we even overhaul away the Warlock. This feels so risky, but maybe we can make it work. Because these guys are going to stack up. And we get our policy. Citadel. Ooh, that's not the best. 1 reroll. Oh, that's bad. Should have saved more rerolls. This is really bad. A feast would have saved us. I guess bunker, just to be a worse static fields. We might be in trouble. We're holding on. Holding on? Okay. We made it. At this point, don't really care. It's just going to be fodder to get rid of. I think I'm just going to dump my gold here. I don't get like the full boost, but it's okay. I need the help. We might just barely get the win here, but it's... I really needed something like Feast. I mean, Procreate's probably better, sadly. Okay, who's our biggest threat? Our own faction, to be honest. I don't need King of Greed. I'm gonna get rid of King of Greed. I'm not making enough golds. I could put Gold's generation on the paladins, but they're not killing anybody. So King of Nothing actually, surprisingly, might be our best matchup at the moment. Ow. Steel coat, sort of. It will be good. I'm taking a farm. I'm gonna level up this farm. Yeah, King of Nature. Surprisingly scary. I guess As long as we can take 2 or 3 volleys from those elves, we'll probably be fine. Another procreate. Haste. They're max level, right? Yeah. I'm not buying any. I don't have the money. Shouldn't even look. Okay. Yeah, it's not ideal that we haven't been getting the clone card to get more temples. And this bunker again is such a miss. But I don't know. Offering is pretty good here. I don't know if I... No, I do need a lot more attack speed actually. What am I saying? So I'm gonna Warlock here and then get rid of him, I guess. I'd hate for this to hit the Warlock. I need money for rerolls. I should save. I'm gonna go here and pray. Yeah, he stole one of the upgrades. Whatever. Yeah, we need more attack speed. At least 1,000, I want to say, hits per second. I don't know if it'll register much. I don't even know what the actual game's limits are when and how it calculates things. I guess we'll take more citadels. I have a lot of unused space. That's not good. Not ideal. Earthquake. So I would earthquake the temple. And I might still do it anyway. But it's not as good unless we had overwork. I guess I could take it just in case we hit the overwork. And what else am I gonna do? I don't need more tiles, right? Sort of a waste of a card, I guess, but that's just how it is. You can always procreate later. Yeah, the only downside of temples is they buff movement speed and hits per second and damage, but I only need it to buff health. Health here or hits per second here. Here. I don't want to spend money, so I'm just going to drop a blacksmith here. Don't really need the damage because I'm relying on the infinite damage anyway. Looking spooky. No, we're fine. Yeah, well, you know. Procreate. Ooh, that's very tempting. I think I'll just level up. Please, something better. Feast. Okay, we're good. I think we got the win now. Feast should have been more than enough to secure the win here. I mean, we're not set up for endless, I don't think, but we should easily beat the boss now. Wildcarded guess. We're great. No, I should have wildcarded a temple level up actually. That was a misplay. Because we can always procreate later. We don't need the procreates now, I don't think. Could be wrong. Yeah, we're fine. Whatever. Take a clue. Yes. I'd rather have overhaul, but can't get what you want. We'll do a level up. Yeah. Yeah, see, we didn't get one shot by the elves so much anymore. Yeah, no. King 6, pretty sure we got it. I mean, I shouldn't speak too soon. I lost when I spoke too soon last time. At this point, Procreate's probably more value than a temple clone. Okay. What boss would counter us? I guess King of Nature? Somewhat? We're really tanky though, so I don't know if that's really a counter, but... Definitely not using that. What matters here more? The health, probably? Yeah, health, I guess. You guys can just hang out. Eat those boulders. That's kind of annoying. That's another source of AoE. Yeah, no. It's total garbage when a player has it, and it's garbage when the champion has it. Wow. That's a fast episode. That went better than I thought. It seems cursed at the beginning. I didn't think we were going to have any chance. But, yeah. That's King 6. Not bad. Any more perks, game? Maybe not. Wow. King 7 unlocked. I guess King of Spells is just good. Yeah, well, here again, here's the builds. Theoretically, I guess we could have gone with libraries and gone for, like, steel coat stacking. But anyway, yeah. That's King 6 down, and, well, that leaves 3 more difficulties till we beat King 9. And I don't know if I'll push to King 9-9. Yes, there's another set of 9 difficulties after King 9. There's other YouTubers who are much better than me at this game. But, you know, I think the goal of this series has been to get to King 9, so that's maybe only in 3 episodes. We'll see. Next episode, who do you want to do? Maybe King of Progress next episode. Progress, Blood, nothing maybe? I don't know, we'll figure it out. Either way, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.